Chris Banks was one of the most accurate and deadly three-point shooters in USCAA history. During his 2 seasons at Southern Maine Community College, the Seawolves won back-to-back Yankee Conference titles and were USCAA national semifinalists both years, falling just short of a national title. In 2008, Banks was selected first-team Yankee Conference and USCAA All-American. During that season, SMCC played UC Claremont in the USCAA Championships. During that game, Chris recorded 11 made three-point field goals, which still stands as a USCAA National Tournament single-game record. He finished that game with 45 total points, which was most points scored in a USCAA National Tournament game until 2014, when the record was surpassed by only 1 point. Chris came to SMCC as an under-recruited student athlete. He had an immediate impact in his first season, giving SMCC an instant scoring threat from the perimeter. The season before, SMCC had finished 13-13. During the 2007 campaign, Chris's freshman year, the team went 22-11, a testament to the impact Banks made on the program. Not only a 2-time national semifinalist and All-American, Chris also maintained above a 3.3 GPA during his career and amassed 47 wins at SMCC. Ben Jones attended the apprentice school, where he would learn the trade of outside machinist and play baseball for the Builders from 2003 to 2006. During Jones' career, he was named a 3-time USCAA All-American and was honored as the Apprentice School Athlete of the Year. Jones is the winningest pitcher in the modern era of apprentice school baseball with 39 wins and a Virginia College Division record of 501 strikeouts. Jones was a collective 39-17 in his career, with a 1.24 ERA, holding 9 single-season records at the apprentice school, including the lowest ERA at 1.24, most strikeouts per 9 innings, most wins in a single season, most complete games and innings pitched, and most strikeouts. Additionally, he holds the career marks at the school, including most wins with 39, most games started at 49, most complete games at 28, most innings pitched with 397, and most strikeouts with 501, and most strikeouts looking with 170. Jones is top 5 in 8 additional career statistical categories for pitchers all-time at the apprentice school, an institution with almost a 100-year track record in intercollegiate athletics. In addition to his accolades on the mound, Ben was a remarkable apprentice, earning COSIDA All-American and Academic All-American honors in 2006. After his career at the apprentice school, Jones joined the apprentice school staff as an assistant coach, pitching coach in 2008, and continues to bring his knowledge of the game to current apprentice athletes. Jones was part of the Builder baseball team that won the USCAA Small College World Series in 2015. John Eview was born September 9, 1950, in Syracuse, New York. He moved to Binghamton at the age of 9, where he would later attend Catholic Central High School and letter in football and track and field. He graduated from St. Leo College in Tampa, Florida, with a bachelor's in political science and secondary education. He later earned his master's in education administration and leadership from the University of Notre Dame and an MBA from Syracuse University. View would return home shortly thereafter, where he began a promising career in higher education. It started at Broome Community College in his childhood hometown of Binghamton, serving as director of financial aid at Broome and SUNY Canton. Eventually, his endeavors would lead him back to his birthplace and to his roots in running. John, after taking the financial aid director position at SUNY ESF in 1979, began coaching cross-country and track and field at ESF in 2009. In his 8 years as head coach, his accomplishments were vast, including numerous national championship appearances and student-athlete recognition. John won USCAA men's national championships in 2011, 2012, 2013, and 2014. Additionally, he had 3 men's runners win the overall championship and 2 women's runners who finished in the top 3. John was an inspirational leader, evident by the outstanding culture displayed by his team at USCAA Nationals. John was also a strong contributor to the USCAA. After a momentous stint in Lake Placid, John spearheaded a bid to take the national championships to Syracuse, New York. SUNY ESF, with the leadership of John, had significant growth in participants and media coverage in 2013 and 2014. John was named USCAA Coach of the Year in 2014. He continues to serve as a consultant to the USCAA on cross-country matters to this day. John is married to his wife Lorraine for over a decade and is the father of 2 adult children, Sarah and Sean. He is also a grandfather to 2.5-year-old Jacqueline. He has competed for over 30 years as an active runner and continues those endeavors today in addition to various sports and travel with his wife. A lifelong Brooklyn, New York native, Carbone joins the USCAA Hall of Fame class of 2018 as both a coach and meritorious contributor. Carbone began coaching at St. Joseph's College of Brooklyn in 1997 when hired to lead the fledgling women's basketball program. His role for SJC expanded in 2000 when he founded and coached the first ever women's softball team in the college's history. In 2005, Carbone was named St. Joseph's athletic director, where he was the driving force behind the athletic program's rapid growth from 3 sports teams and just under 30 student athletes to its peak of 16 varsity and club sports, featuring 170 participants in 2015. Carbone worked tirelessly to build the program, overcoming numerous challenges aside from having to manage with limited staff, funds, and no on-campus facilities. In 2014, St. Joseph's opened the campus's first ever state-of-the-art 40,000 square foot athletic facility. Carbone was bestowed the ultimate accolade from St. Joseph's when the basketball court was named in his honor. As for his accomplishments on the court and in the field, Carbone amassed over 550 career victories as a head coach as SJC established itself as a perennial USCAA national tournament favorite. During his 18-year tenure, Carbone's teams accounted for 16 combined USCAA national tournament appearances and achieved the school's first and only at-large selection to the NCAA Division III Women's Basketball Tournament in 2012. Aside from his achievements on campus, Carbone had an infectious personality and a unique style all his own within the ranks of the USCAA. From the early years of the association's formation, Carbone was first to volunteer himself and his staff to assist with national championship planning and orchestration. Carbone was known to travel from his Brooklyn home to be at the USCAA National Championships in Broken Arrow and Uniontown to volunteer his time to broadcast tournament games. Carbone served on several sport and national committees in the USCAA and was named the Commissioner's Award winner, now the Gouth Pleasant Athletic Director of the Year, in 2010. He has always been one of the biggest cheerleaders for the USCAA and continues to be a friend to many in the association to this day. Now enjoying retirement, Carbone continues to reside in Brooklyn and serves as a special advisor, board member, and consultant with a number of non-for-profit educational and youth organizations, including the St. Stanislaus Kostka Catholic Academy, the Greenpoint YMCA, and Community Board Number 1 in his local Brooklyn neighborhood.